2, 3, 4.
Well, actually, I'm trying to lose, but
Now you.
now that you mention it.
No, you're not on the same tempo. He's going 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we'll only do 4 measures? Okay, we can do that. That's fine. Let's do it that way.
So when Rita comes
So he'll
in,
do
we
4 measures, then we're going to go.
start singing. Okay.
Yep.
We join
4
with
measures,
Rita.
then we're going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go.
There on and on, yai, lie, 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 lie. Adonai, yai, lie, lie, lie. Ariah, yai, lie, 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 Let us sing out to God, the maker of all, sure and strong. Let all of creation from mountain to sea hear our song. And on, yai, lie, 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 lie.
That's great.
Oh, that was so jealous. You know the word.
That's not true.
Well, here's a reason for it.
True.
Oh, you want it? You got it. See, once you turn
That's what we're going to do.
dirty like us,
Yeah.
who are you? What's your name?
Over 30.
Over 30.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, we look pretty good.
Oh, times 2.
See back when Obama Saints when he was here,
In my heart, it's 25.
yeah,
What? I think
yeah.
Yes, we have symbols sometimes, but not today.
My mom wasn't on that school.
She was on the
Well, she was part of the cake. She stayed for an extra 3 days.
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead.
I don't know what they're doing.
So, tempo you're going to do.
Time has come, the oyster's sick.
He's gonna call us a tempo here.
But like when I go out of town, I
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. I'm Rabbi Lockett. Welcome to Beit Shalom for our Erev Shabbat service, our Kabbalat Shabbat service. This is Rabbi Crimmings, and we are joined by so many members of our community who bring their musical talents on this third Friday night of the month. We call this Shabbat Ruach because we bring a lot of Ruach, a lot of spirit. And they are service leaders. This is not a concert, so we invite you all to sing with us. We hope you will do that. We have a lot going on tonight, so we're going to get right to it. We've got 2 separate baby namings. The kids have already made friends with each other in the back of the sanctuary, which is nice. We have a Benot mitzvah. We have Maya and Noah who are here to celebrate becoming Benot mitzvah tomorrow morning. And, as many of you know, we are celebrating Liz Bodell, who I think went out to deal with something in the other room, but she's over here. She's sitting down. Liz Bodell is transitioning into a new role from having been our executive director, and we're going to thank her during our service tonight. So we invite you to sing with us. We invite you to take out your prayer books and your song sheets, and we begin with Hallelujah. Okay, our voices are warmed up. I said before that we have a number of things to fit into our service tonight, so we're going to start with a baby naming. Everybody likes a baby naming. And Brooklyn is the oldest of the 2 babies in the room, so we're going to have Brooklyn come up to the front with her parents, Erica and Tyler. Erica, you can sit in Elijah's chair right there. Tyler, you can sit next to her. We use Elijah's chair during baby namings because, see, you poked her. That's why it's your fault. We use Elijah's chair during baby namings because Elijah is the prophet, our tradition tells us, will eventually announce the perfection of the world, a messianic age. And so we like to think that perhaps the baby being held in Elijah's chair as we give a blessing is the one who's going to tip the scales towards perfection. It's a big responsibility, but I know that Brooklyn will be up to it. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, our God and God of our ancestors, we join together now in thanking you for the gift of this precious child and the sacred blessing of this sacred moment. We pray that her life will be one of health and happiness, full of love and learning. May Torah always be in her heart, and her hands be engaged in acts of tikkun olam, repairing the world around us.
As she now receives the Hebrew name of Binah Rachel, we hope that your presence will be with her always, guiding and supporting her through all stages of her life. As she grows, may she do her name proud, honoring those who have come before her through her actions, and inspiring future generations by way of her spirit and character. May her parents, with great wisdom and patience, guide her in the direction of those Jewish values we have long held so dear. And may her community of friends and family be as present for her always as we are at this moment, as together we say, Amen.
We offer Bina Rachel a number of things. First, a beautiful certificate that has all of the details of the day and her Hebrew name and so on, and also this wonderfully decorated gift bag decorated by a child in our preschool. All right. And inside of it is a onesie that says Beit Shalom Yiladim on it. So we're delighted to present that to her, but we think perhaps most importantly is a blessing that we're going to offer. Let's see. Will she let me hold her?
Mm-hmm. She don't care who's holding her.
Okay. Oh, and her eyes opened up.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God's blessings of peace and happiness and joy and health be with you today and with your parents today and always, as together we say,
Amen.
Amen. We sing, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov,
Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov.
Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov. I should have also mentioned that Erica grew up here at Beit Shalom. It's nice to have her and her family here. And it's nice to have these Benot Mitzvah here. So we asked Maya and Noah to come forward with their parents as they lead us in the blessings over Shabbat. You can turn to page 2 in your prayer book.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
The heaven and the earth were finished in all their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God had been doing, and God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that the God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu V'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikrae kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen. Let's continue on in our service with Lechu Neranana, page 12. From mountain to sea, hear our listen with all of our hearts to hear God's Let's turn in our Sidurim, our prayer books, to page 26 for the Chatzi Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbi B'yalma divrach yiratei v'yamlich malchutei B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv, vimru, amen. Yehesh me rabba mevorach, Yitbarach, Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'bar v'tromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal, Shmei d'Kudusha berichu, le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, Damira Miyama Vimru. Amen.
Let's turn to page 2 in our handouts for Baruch Hu. Our next prayer, Ma'ariv Aravim, is like a poem. When you look on page 2 in your handout, when you look at the Hebrew, you can see that the first line, Borei Yom V'Laila, and the second line is Golel or Mipnei Choshech. In this poem, Yom, the word for day, corresponds with the second word in the second line, or light. And then the word Laila, which means night, corresponds with the word Choshech. So it's really easy for us to understand how Yom, how day and light, relate to one another, and how Laila and Choshech, night and darkness, relate to one another. And that leaves us wondering how those first two words, Borei and Golel, are also similar. Borei means to create, and Golel means to roll into. And so we take an interpretation from this poem that suggests that creation doesn't come from nothing. That creation is like rolling into something else. It's not just creation where there was nothing and then all of a sudden that something exists. It's more like a rolling into, where God is moving from one thing to another, transitioning from day into night and transitioning from light into darkness. So let's sing together these words of creation.
Rolling to dark, rolling to light.
Let's turn to the top of page 3 in our handouts for Ahavat Olam.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Israel, Anta ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim,
Seated. We'll continue on page 36 in our prayer books.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol vavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzarecha
Hayom alevavecha, vishinantam levanecha, vidibarta bam, beshivtecha beveitecha, uvlechtecha vaderech, uvshochpecha uvkumecha, ukshartam leot al yadecha, vehayu letotafot beineinecha, Uchtavtam amizuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru vasitem et kol mitzvotai vitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher chotzeiti etchem Meretz Mitzrayim, Liolachem Lelohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem.
Let's turn to page 39 in our prayer books and we'll read responsively. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
Thy heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shore of the sea.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, Norah tehilot, osek belev, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, Norah tehilot, osek belev. Who is like you? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? When Moses and the children crossed the sea, they sang to you with songs of joy. Who is like you, Adonai? Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, Norah tehilot, osek belev.
The Mi Chamocha celebrates one of the greatest moments in our people's narrative and our story, the crossing of the sea and getting to the other side and celebrating that moment of joy. So I can't think of a greater time in our service to celebrate another wonderful moment of joy. So we're going to ask Iris Vogel to come up and bring her parents with her, Maria and Mike. I kind of caught them off guard, so we have to give them a minute. Iris, too, will be held in Elijah's chair, Kisei Shel Eliyahu, the one who, again, symbolically tells us that eventually the world will be perfected, and perhaps it's Iris who will help us get there. Maybe Iris and Brooklyn can team up and bring us great joy. What a sweetie. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, kayem et hayilda hazot le'aviha ule'imah, v'yikra shema b'Yisrael Zahava. Our God and God of our mothers and fathers, sustain this child through her parents' loving care. Let her be known among our people Israel by the name Zahava. May her name be a source of joy to her and inspire her to serve our people and all humankind. May her parents rejoice in her growth of body and soul.
As they have brought their daughter into the covenant, so may they, with wisdom and patience, lead her to a life filled with Torah, the blessing of learning and community, chuppah, a loving relationship worthy of God's blessing, and ma'asim tovim, the pursuit of good deeds. As together we all say, Amen.
She too receives a certificate marking the occasion with her Hebrew name and all of the important pieces of information like the date of her birth and today's date, along with another colorfully decorated bag from Beit Shalom Yeladim, our youngest students, welcoming our newest member in the congregation. And along with that, we also offer her a blessing.
Thank you.
Let's see. Okay. Oh. Hi.
Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's countenance shine on you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May you know God's blessings today and every day, along with your parents, blessings of joy, health, happiness. As together we say,
Amen.
Siman tov,
Mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, our handouts. We're going to turn to page 4 as we sing together Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu v'shalom, Hamidenu malkeinu, l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu
Let's turn to page 44 in our prayer books for Yismechu. Let's turn to page 46 in our prayer books and rise for tefillah.
Ufi Ufi Agid, Ufi Agid, Tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Ve'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei V'Nehem, L'man Shemo B'Yahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol atah Rav le'Oshia, Mashif HaRuach, U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Bal Gevurot, Umidom Melach, Melech Memit Umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'nemanata l'hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yalucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. You may be seated. At this time in our service, we think of all of those who are in need of healing, whether it be healing of body or mind or of spirit, and we pray for their well-being. Tonight, we think of Carmen Wood, Jay Weinblatt, Shirley Weissman, Benita Johnson, Paula Fields, Joni Corwin, Tsipi Ray, Rabbi Rachel Smukler, Rini Goldish, Louise Siegel, Karen Dingle, Penina Miriam, Chuck Conrad, Donna Ciani, Emily Jarecki, Yaron, Andrew Jaffe, Marnie Lashinsky, Jim Levitas, Eileen Pechersky, Taylor Boyle, Mary Sue Kern, Tsipora, Rhonda Garvis, Dina, Olivia Nord, Jennifer Nord, Lee Mannheimer, Sue Weber, Ellen Greenberg, Miriam Spillman, Jim Landy, Linda Lindholm, Mark Van Note, Rabbi Lynn Landsberg, Sigmund Stern, Shirley Thomas, John Trachtenberg, Naomi Reyna, Lenny Leader, Beverly Stern. We also think of Nadav Reinish, who is serving in the Israeli Defense Forces, and Jamie Larson, who is serving in the United States military, and we pray for their well-being. If you are thinking of somebody this evening in need of healing, I invite you to share their name aloud or in your heart as I look your way.
Brett Martins.
Rochelle Landy.
Baruch atah Adonai Rofei HaCholim. We praise you, Adonai, who brings healing to those in need. Let's take a few moments now for silent meditation.
Page 60. We are truly blessed as a congregation that this group of people gets together every month to lead us in services. And as I look at this particular makeup of the group, we don't have everybody here tonight. Some of our instrumentalists are missing. We have people standing before you who have been doing this since before I came to the synagogue in 2004. I came in 2004, and they started before that. So they've been doing this for quite a while, which is pretty phenomenal if you think about something ongoing in a synagogue's life. But we also have people who are joining us for the first time, others who are joining us for maybe the second time or the third time, and so it's really a wonderful gift that they give us, and I think they sound just terrific tonight. Another blessing that we get to share each month during the Shabbat Ruach is the blessing of anniversaries, and we call all of our monthly, those who are celebrating in that given month together to the synagogue and offer them a blessing, and Sometimes they trick us by not telling that they're coming, so I'm going to look out and see who I can find. I see Rick and Carrie Bloomfield, who have been married for 20 years. Please. 30? We got a typo here. Your kids are older than 20, so stand up. 30 years. Let's see if the next one's right. Greg and Jody Boderman, 26. 26 years. Well, we have half of Rabbi Crimmings is here. John's at home with the kids, or downstairs, or somewhere with the kids, but 7 years. Anybody else celebrating in the sanctuary tonight? We'll have anyone who has come with you rise so they can stand with you as you receive a blessing. Our God and God of our ancestors, when they were first joined together, their vows were only projections of their hopes and the dreams of their minds. They had but the intimation of marriage, its revelation, and its responsibilities. Today they understand a bit more of the depth of this, life's greatest commitment. They know rewards greater than ever imagined, as well as trials and troubles and sacrifices. Therefore, the sacred vows that they took then have the added dimension of reality now. We beseech you, O God, all the more for your guidance and your help in fulfilling these vows. May their lives continue to flourish together and be enriched. And may they continue to come here year after year and celebrate as part of this community. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, may God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka, may God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, may you know God's blessings of peace, happiness, joy, and health today and every day. As together we say, Amen. And again, we're going to sing some more. Siman Tov. I mentioned before that we had a very full Shabbat evening, and we still have one more blessing to bestow. Joe, who's up here playing the mandolin, he and Liz have been a part of the synagogue for a very long time. How long?
12 years.
12 years. And so we knew them as active members of the congregation. And then a few years ago, Liz Bodell joined a strategic planning committee for our preschool, Beit Shalom Yeladim, and started to get involved in some leadership and strategic aspects of the congregation. And it was during that committee's tenure that we were in need of a new executive director. And Liz joined our congregation as the executive director during, I think we can all agree, the most historic transition in our congregation's life, during the time that Rabbi Cohen would retire and become emeritus rabbi and I would become senior rabbi. And she helped us through this major transition. And there were so many things along the way that could have been difficult, except for Liz was able to help us. You can see her influence literally in every corner of the building. Things that she has done, things that she has accomplished. Here in the sanctuary, we're streaming right now to people out there in the world, we don't know who, but hello. Because Liz was able to execute that and get it set up. And things that don't seem like a big deal, things that nobody really might even notice, but there's a shed out behind the back door that we desperately needed, and Liz was able to make happen. We have a new computer system. We transitioned to a different way of doing things under Liz. And probably one of the greatest accomplishments, I think, is documenting all of our procedures and writing down how we do everything, from how one answers the phone and responds to a need in the congregation to how the High Holy Days are executed. We now have lists and checklists and standard operating procedures and things that we didn't have before, and we are in very good shape because of that. She also revamped and took responsibility for our security system and our security procedures in this time of heightened need for that. And perhaps, I don't know if she agrees with me that this is the most significant, but I think it really is. She created, by the way, it goes back to the Bet Shalom Yiladim committee when I saw her work a spreadsheet. I have never seen somebody work a spreadsheet the way Liz Bodell can work a spreadsheet. And she created for us a spreadsheet that manages our entire Bar and Bat Mitzvah program. I think it could be copyrighted and marketed, to be honest. And so perhaps maybe that's a great thing to end on in terms of the list of things that we can never list them all. But as she created that system so that April Edberg could be our religious school administrator and manage all of the B'nai Mitzvah, April, as many of you know, is moving to California, and Liz is transitioning from being executive director into that role. And she's going to take and further develop that spreadsheet and that process. And so we're so grateful that she's there. And we are at ease knowing that she's still in the building. We could never mention all of her accomplishments. And so it seems as if thank you is never enough, but it's really thank you. And we're glad that it's not farewell. We're glad that it's just coming to see you in a different part of the building. So we'd like you to come up here. Rabbi Crimmings is going to join me. We have in this envelope a new car. No, just kidding. Not quite, but something that we hope you will think is just as special, and I'm going to ask Rabbi Crimmings to describe it.
Wonderful. So there is a store in Jerusalem called Hadaya, and they make all different types of jewelry, and they inscribe different text in Hebrew. And so we got you a necklace, a hamsa, with a verse from Pirkei Avot, and the verse reads, Ezehu mechubed, mishahu mechubed kol habrito. And that translates to who is honorable, one who honors others. And we felt that that reflects who you are in so many different ways, because you always put others first, and you always let others shine as you work behind the scenes.
And also in the envelope is a gift certificate for T-Source?
T-Source.
T-Source, because I will always associate you with good tea. So here you'll be able to have some, perhaps at your new desk. But last, and hopefully not least, is our opportunity to give you a blessing in front of the Ark, in front of the congregation who you have so blessed these past 2.5 years, helping us move ahead in everything we do as a community.
Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha.
May God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May you always know God's blessings today and every day. As together we say,
Amen.
Amen. We turn now in our prayer books to Aleinu on page 282. Please rise. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latek gdula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kigoye haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam. V'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'ne'emar v'haya Bayom Ahu Yeh Adonai Echad Ushemo Echad. As we prepare to join together in Kaddish Yatom, the mourner's Kaddish, our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. We mention those who have died in recent days, whose shloshim we are observing. Ruth Weinblatt, Daniel Lerner, Aaron Kitchener, Stephen Feldman, Tilly Jaffe. And reverently we recall those whose yahrzeits occur at this time, the anniversary of their passing. Barbara Aronson, Harry Berg, Anna Black, Gordon Brzezinski, Sophie Chargo, Rachel Davis, Stephen Dolgoff, Betty Fetter, Hyman Fisher, Bella Greenspan, Elizabeth Groh, Maurice Hanovich, Seal Kiefer, Bernard Kleinman, Maya Cooperman, David Laskov, Norbert Laufenberg, Rabbi S.Z. Lin, Henry Ornstein, Sharon Rackner, Marie Raymond, Rachel Reese, Mary Kaplan Rogerson, Nessia Rosenberg, Faye Rosenblum, Molly Rosenzweig, Robert Savitt, Andrew Schwartz, Edward Scott, Ethel Lee Siegel, Dolly Sirgani, Minnie Smiler, Ruth Warset, Louis J. Wexler. We think too of the millions of our people who perished in the Shoah and the Holocaust, many of whom have no one but us to stand and say Kaddish for them today. If there are others whom you honor with the words of mourner's Kaddish, either for Shloshim or for Yartzeit, please add their names silently or aloud when I look your way. Zichronam Livracha. May their memories be for a blessing. Let's join together on page 294. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah v'almad divrach yirtei v'amlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael ba'galal v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam omei omaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei d'kedusha b'richu le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'yimru Amen. Yehei Shlomo Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael For our closing prayer, we will sing those same words, which mean, may the one who causes peace to exist in the heavens above cause peace to descend and exist here among all of us, here and in Jerusalem. Oseh Shalom. As we sing Oseh Shalom, our closing prayer, we hope that the joy of our tefillah and the music spills over into your Shabbat and brings you joy and peace. And we also hope that tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, you'll be seated in this sanctuary again to celebrate our Banot Mitzvah as they cross that threshold into Jewish adulthood. Maya Noah. Oseh Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom,
Shabbat Shalom.
my dear. Good shot.
What? Any day now. Well, it's 2 days, about 9 days away, but it's really any day now. I always say it's guidelines.
Shabbat Shalom. Glad to hear you're back. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I want to hear more about your trip tonight.
You have fun? Thanks for coming.
I'll tell you, we took the most,
next month.
most interesting, different
I
wine
know.
tasting
Good.
that I've ever done.
Where was that? Sunday?
At a little tiny winery called Lotai in Connecticut.
Oh, you're very welcome.
He grows all those great Lotai.
Okay, good.
Oh, it's tiny. Eric Joy found it on the internet and said, let's go there.
Good.
Yeah, okay.
No, we went to Texas for a party for the girls. That was really fun.